with vlog number 2, second session. It was 2 weeks ago when we was last out. Turned up, there's a bit of a lid on the lake this morning, so I've had to wait till now. I got here at 5, it's now, what is the time now? It's got to be about 8 o'clock. As you can see, frosted. Couple of PVA bags full of maggot. Got them out there not too far, just where you can't really see it on the camera, but you can make out that buoy in the distance. I'm just literally about a rod length off of that. It's just nice and gravel out there. But I think it's going to be a tough one, especially if the temperature's dropping again tonight. And the water level here's dropped a little bit as well, because they've had a new outlet, which is down in that corner. They've had it widened to stop it flooding. But it looks like it's lost a bit of water instead this time. See, that's normally all, well yeah, that's normally covered. The water normally comes about an inch underneath the deck in here. But as you can see, not even set up yet. It is quite warm. It's not as cold as it normally is, I must admit. But I thought we'd get the rods out, just slowly setting up, not rushing really too much until this mist goes, so we can see what we're doing a bit better. And then we go from there really. Got the bait boat again, give that a run, so I want to put a bit more bait out for when I come on next week. Got some bait down. So as I say, I've got more bivvy and that to set up yet. It's actually in the middle of a golf course. But as I say, I was going to update this morning, but I've been walking around and backwards and forwards, deciding what swim to go in. I was undecided. I weren't too sure if to go down the other end of the lake, down that end. But I just chose to drop in here and see where we go. I think that's all we can do really. Say wait for this mist to come up, and then have a rebait, get the bait out. I've got some maggots this week. I'm going to try that, see how that goes. I haven't never fished really with maggot, but I thought I'd give it a whirl, see how I get on. You can only try, can't you? But as I say, I found a couple of nice spots. As I mentioned earlier, just off of that buoy in the distance there. It's hard now, the fog's well kicking up, the mist. But there's a buoy out there. And I'm about a rod length for that. Hopefully it can do something. Can you see it now? That just there, I might be able to zoom in again. That buoy, I'm about a rod length off that. But yeah, what more can we want? Let's just hope we can get something this time. So it's been tough going. I ain't had a fish in a couple of months, so I don't know if it's my fault or what. I do try, and then you can keep on trying. So I'm going to get the rest of this stuff set up, and then I'll get back to you in a bit. Peace. Right, little update. It's now 20 to 3. Again, nothing. Really, really terrible. I've had a few, although this session I have had a couple of bleeps. A little, I think it was a liner on my left rod. And I say, I did see a couple of fish just out in front earlier on. One topped out, and I could just see the back of the other one. Let's even like now, hang on. Let's see if we can see it. Quick, come on. Let me see if I can zoom in. Wrong one. There is it. It's literally just about, I know it's hard to show in the video, but literally about a rod length, just where them seagulls are. Keep seeing it, you keep seeing it, you know, let's see if I can see it again. It's always the way, isn't it? You say that and it don't happen now. It's the luck, let's say yeah, it was there. That's where I keep seeing it top up and that from over there, but yeah, nothing to report. I had nothing. Just say I just got the kettle on now, make a cup of tea, and then see where we can go. To see, but yeah, it's been so hard. Yeah, it's been really hard, and I don't know really what's the best thing to do next. So I've tried a few things here now, but it's I just don't seem to be getting amongst them at all. It's so tough. The water's absolutely freezing as well. Keep telling myself that, you know, it's winter, it's not going to be, don't sort of catch them every catch up, but yeah, you know, I was expecting something by now. I see there's a couple of others that just rocked up over the far bank and the social swim, but where we was in last week. But I say I was sitting out earlier on for a little while, and I didn't see nothing at all over there. So unless they're going on anything, who knows? But yeah, I say it's just been very tough. So I've not had much. Just turn this light down a little bit. It's yeah, what can I do? I say I'm gonna try. I've just run a recast, rebaited them, put some fresh, couple of fresh hook baits on. Oh, I just had a bite. That's the liners I'm talking about. Keep getting them. See it? Oh dear. I say I keep getting little bleeps and stuff like that, but not materialising of much yet. But that's not to say they won't. You know. But it's a bit of money. Shit food until I get my dinner later on. But I say yeah, I keep getting myself at a few bleeps. Hopefully I'm on some fish tonight. So I've seen something out there. I've not gone crazy with the bait, just literally half a handful just on each rod. And I've just sort of every hour, an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, I've been just recasting with a bit of fresh bait out. I've just put a bit of fresh bait out on top. Again, just a little bit, just to drizzle it through the layers, hopefully. But yeah, we can keep trying. Just to say, I've not gone too much with different tactics this week. Just kept simple. Got runny rigs, combi rigs on both rods, which I'll give you a rundown. I'll show you later on my rigs and that, so you can have a look. Same old though as everyone else saying it. Who knows? Got to be in, won't catch them indoors, will I? But say just a quick update. Oh, and another one. Another liner. On my left rod this time. Oh, another kettle boiling. So that's what I mean, at least I'm getting a few knocks this week. Always makes it feel a bit more promising, doesn't it? But who knows, I say it has been very slow again. Don't know what else to try. I really don't know what else to try now. As I say, I'll catch up with you in a little while before it gets dark and let you know how we're getting on. And then I'll touch base again a little bit later this evening after dinner to give you an update. No. Swans. Great swans. About this. Great, isn't it, eh? But yeah, I say nothing to update. I haven't caught nothing, so I'm not going to try and make this video probably a bit shorter if I haven't caught much. Don't just keep blabbering on. Ends up becoming a podcast, isn't it, more than it is a vlog. but I just thought I'd just keep up to date just to show that, you know, we don't all go out and catch. Right, quick update. 22, what's the time? Yeah, 5:40, 20 to 6. Pitch black. It's amazing how quick these nights come in, isn't it? Still nothing to report. Although I've still keep getting a couple of bleeps and a few. I've had a couple of liners. I must admit, earlier on, must have been about an hour ago now, I did have the bobbins went tight and then backed off and dropped off again. I left it, and nothing come of that, but that's about the most action I've had in a long time, so I was quite impressed with that. So it feels like I'm doing something right. There must be something out there, but then I know there's a few bream. As I say, I thought I'd just touch in or catch up just to let you know. Still not caught nothing. My uncle's fishing in a swim next door, and so he's not had nothing either. But it's definitely a colder one tonight. Hopefully the lake don't freeze up again like we was this morning. That's the only I'm hoping not. I said there's the other two guys that turned up. They're fishing in the social swim that I was fishing on my first video. They're in there. They haven't had nothing either yet. But so all I'm going off is still them fish I see showing earlier on that out there. Oh, that was the other thing. I know earlier on I did put a zig on. Had about an hour just flicking that around, or a couple of hours I think it was actually, because I literally just changed over and re-put my bottom bait on for the night, or pop up. But I put a zig on, just flicked that about for a little bit, and yeah, didn't have nothing at all for that. So I didn't produce nothing, even though I see them on top of the water. I could see one of their back and the other one was just splashing out there. I've not seen nothing else. So I've just redone the rods. Again, just not too much bait, just a little bit over each rod. I think done like about half a roundful of maggot and a little bit of chop, boilie. And just topped up the baits, the swims that I'm fishing. The spots, shall I say? Swims. Topped them both up just a little bit more. And so all we can do now is sit and wait. So probably get back in the bivvy and get a cup of tea on or something, I suppose. That's what we do best, isn't it? When we're not much going on. As I say, with there being a few more people, and I thought fish might get moving about a bit more today, but I say nothing yet. There's all this glory. That's a bit bad, admit, with the old light. 1 minute, let's just get back in here. Oh, where am I? Oh. So it's definitely got colder. Oh, definitely got colder. Oh, let's change this light so we can see. Yeah, say we've not had nothing. But yeah, so just catching up, touching base, just thought I'd do an update, because I don't think I'm going to probably record anything more tonight now, unless we have something through the night, and then obviously I'll get it on video. But yeah, say it's been very slow, very slow. I think the lake's only done one fish this week. I was talking to the head bailiff earlier on. He said yeah, he only done one fish. He popped up in the middle of the week and he was fishing in peg 32. He said he could see him out there, but they weren't. He said they weren't having nothing then in midweek either, apart from that one fish. But it's yeah, so I've been sitting up, you know, keep looking. So I keep seeing them two. I know I keep going on, but them two fish I see out there, that's the most I've seen in the last few sessions I've been doing. But yeah, so I've gone over to sticky baits this year to try my luck with them. So I had no joy with the old, well, not no joy, but I hadn't been doing too well on the mainline baits here. So I thought I'd try some sticky. So I've got some sticky baits, some on the Manila and the krill, one on each rod, just to see, you know, see if any of them does anything really more so than anything else. You can only try them, can't we? but I've got bottom baits on them both, and I've just topped them off with like, oh no, sorry, I've got a wafter on both, and I've just put a little, just chopped the top off and put a little 12mm pop up on top of it. In white, because I know a white boy does well here, but I've not had no joy, but I thought just try something a bit different. Snowman. See how we go. But yeah, say nothing yet. Keep on plugging away again. I'll probably stay up to about midnight, 1 o'clock. I say when previous, like during last year or the year before, I found that I was getting most of my bites this time of year in the early hours. So I'll try that. Just stay up, keep looking. You know, I've had some joy in the past when I've seen them and I've cast to them and had them. I say my uncle, when we was fishing over in the social a couple of months back now, you see a few fish, cast to him and that, and he managed to land 2 fish within about half hour. But so yeah, it's worth doing there. Do try and do that if I see them. Won't just sit on here and keep waiting. If I see them, I will try and put a rod on it, since I ain't had nothing else trying any other way. But yeah, say if I do have something for the night, I'll touch base and give you an update. Hopefully I can hit the record button as I get the run. That'll be even better. But you know, the last thing you're thinking about is pushing record, because you've got to run when you're out of fishing such a long time. So but yeah, until then, I said I don't want to blabber on, so I'll cut this one off, and then I'll touch base with everyone through the night if I have anything. If not, I shall update in the morning with where we're at. I say we was going to go to Johnson's this week, but we didn't bother because they've got some works going on. The lake was closed, so that's why we did end up dropping back on here. Because I know I did say I might be dropping onto Johnson's for this weekend, but I reckon not next weekend. I'm working the weekend after. We should be up there. We'd go and do 24 hours. See if we can have any luck there. Just have a bit of a break from here. Seems we ain't had much. But yeah, say if I have anything for the night, touch base with you. If not, I'll speak to you in the morning. Peace. Thanks. Right, morning everyone. Well, it's morning now for me. I've been up since 6:30 or 6 o'clock. It's now 8 o'clock. And cold, blankless night. Just got a kettle on. But it was freezing last night. Absolutely freezing. Let's just say, we tried everything we could. And it's not meant to be, was it? Let's get this balanced right. What's going on here? There you go. It just wasn't meant to be. Nothing happened. Yeah, nothing at all. Total blank. I don't know. What more can we do, eh? I'm sweating up now. I've got the old stove going. Got my cup of tea. But it was nothing at all. I didn't necessarily cut the liners through the night. But I just think that may have been ducks swimming past or something. But then again, it wouldn't have been because I had back leads on. But yeah, nothing. Went down and spoke to the other 2 in the social swim. Nothing at all. My uncle went, caught nothing. Very slow. But I think the next session we do is in 2 weeks' time. I think we're going to make a trip to Godalming. Fish the other club lake up there that we're joint members of, Godalming Angling Society. So I think we're going to go up there next week and give that a whirl. So how sweet it is. Try our luck up on different lakes. Next time we'll be out again, going to Godalming, Johnson's Lake, I think. See how we do on there. So we've been up there in a little while, so we're probably out of touch with that place at the minute. Because the lake we're on now, it might be closing because we're trying to get a longer lease off the council, which ain't going to plan at the minute. So unless that happens, we might lose the lake completely and the fishing club. So we're trying to get on here as much as we can, just in case we do end up losing it. Worst case scenario, at least we can say, like, you know, we put a few sessions in before it went, which at the same time has meant that we've lost sync with what's going on in Godalming Lakes, because obviously we've not been up there. So that could be the same problem. If we go up there, we could struggle because we don't really know what's been going on. Decision time. But yeah, thought I'd just touch base with us now in the morning. I'm going to probably have a slow pack up now, get my stuff together, get ready, then hit the road back home, day with the family. And yeah, let's say, nothing to report. So instead of banging on and blabbering on, I'm going to cut this one short now and get packed up, because I do feel pretty tired. I had a bit of a rough sleep last night. So sorry there's no fish footage. I know it's probably a bit boring, just these vlogs keep talking all the time, but you know, I have tried, done my best, and you know, it's just a little video just to keep my channel going. As I promised myself, that was my new thing this year, that I want to do a video every session, regardless of likes and all the rest of it, and subscribers is something that I want to do, just to record what I'm doing through the year. At least if I put it on YouTube, I've got it all in one place. So yeah, so thanks for watching. Please hit the subscribe button, click the thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Probably not much of you would. There's not many fish in it. We'll get bored, don't we, just watching someone there fishing, talking, which I appreciate. But I'm only like you, every average Joe. I'm out there doing it. No special treatment. Just at it with the elements. So until next week, or the week after, shall I say, thanks for watching again. And I'll see you all soon. Peace.